Well, boys and girls, welcome to part 2 of Civil War. As you can see, we're now in April, and apparently the war always starts at the same date. I read on the Wikipedia. I didn't know if there was some random factor, but apparently it isn't. And now Virginia is in, and what is it, North Carolina are red. We have a few armies on the board that just pops up there. So the North has 20,000 and we have 17,000 troops. I haven't recruited anything, and the reason for that is that I I started with researching industrialization. Since I choose to go southern industrialization, which I feel is rather unrealistic. I mean, how the heck would they start industrialize in a month in 1861? But maybe, you know, they started going away from cash crops, tobacco and cotton earlier and whatever. Why they would do that? It's a game, right? And we have arms agents, which gives me better starting weapons, and also I think I can import or build better weapons. And with industrialization, you can start producing better rifles later in the war. So we will get more and better weapons from what we set up here. And now I started with Militia Act after industrialization, which makes 1 year volunteers. And as far as I understand it, your brigades never reinforce in this game, which is, so they start out at max strength, which I don't know is maybe 2,000, and then they lose troops, and when they are low on troops, they just stay that. So if you have a high experience, low strength unit, it's not that valuable. And definitely not if you have to send it home after a year. So I would really like to get my Militia Act 2, which gives 2-year volunteers instead. But you couldn't do that until the war kicked off and the no move role-playing part of the early spring campaign started. So I was researching military 1, and then the war kicked off, and I decided to research 2 policies at the same time. But as soon as this is in 27 days has ended, I think this is gonna go faster. So it'll probably be like around 45 days or something, or maybe even shorter. Maybe it's just less than a month left when it finally gets. The best thing would be if you could also do 3-year recruits before you actually start recruiting troops. So about the troops on the map. What I noticed, okay, I have changed equipment and leaders around. We will go into that into more detail when we get to know our very few brigades and armies. So we have Army of Virginia under Albert S. Johnston here, and he's a good leader, really good one. Look at his values here. He's a really good leader. And we have Ewell, Walker, and Hampton. Nothing to sneeze on. These are good leaders. That's the South's advantage here. And I've given the Army of Virginia, I've given their units the Mississippi Rifles, which are the best rifles I have when I start. I think I have them only because I have the weapon trader starter policy. So in Washington now we have a rather beefy army of 9,000 men. Actually, it's almost full from day 1. I certainly hope they have a red dot up here, that they are unprepared as well as I am. I don't think you can move when you are red. You have to be like yellow before you even can move. Because I don't want... They would be attacking me. I have 4,400 men here, so they would be attacking me at 2-to-1 odds. And I would almost be ready to take that fight with my better leaders and good rifles. But up here in Shenandoah, we have 2,200 men under another Johnston. And the Department of Pennsylvania has, now they have 5,000 troops, but they're able to get up to over 11,000. So how am I gonna fight 11,000 soldiers with 2,000? That's not a good proposition. So I sent the Richmond garrison up here, which is 1,400 troops, and in desperation, I have decided to send the South Carolina State Militia, which is another 847. So I got 2,000 troops coming to my 2,000. That's still more than 2 to 1 if they decide to try to take over Harper's Ferry here. So the east doesn't look very good. I have a small army here of 700 troops, Army of the Northwest. I haven't decided whether I should send it over here. I probably should. I don't think the Union has any troops up here that they can invade, and if they do, so I'll probably move this army over. Now let's do that. And you can see there's a 5-hour 45 minutes delay of the order being given, and then is that a road or a railroad? That should be a road. Okay, they decided to go by road. Why they wouldn't take the railway over here, I don't know. I have 43 capacity. No, that's river. Sorry, I have 54 transport capacity, and it costs money to use it. But like, how many troops is that? I don't know. Not a lot, I think. But so this annoys me a bit that I would like to be able to. He is standing on a railway station, isn't he? Oh, maybe I should move him over to Clarksburg. No, here's a railway station. I would like to know. Oh, it's probably in the tutorial. I can't remember. In the west, let's see. We have a small army of Tennessee, 1,600 troops. I don't see any northern troops here yet, so I'm not gonna worry about that. And the Missouri State Guard. What I noticed about them was that they are volunteers that are enlisted for 3 years. So that's good, but they're very small. 500 man, 500 man, 500 man, and 500. So there are only 2,000 of them. The good news is that the Union forces here are even smaller. So maybe I can. What is this? They are in Franklin. Okay, we don't have a. You know what? Shouldn't I move them back to the depot here? How's their supply? 58% supply. They have provision forge. Or I don't know. I mean, we can decide that because they can't move yet. They have to build up their readiness. Let's check their leaders. We got. I kept some pretty crappy leaders since they're so small. I don't want to waste good leaders on. So I just let the starter leaders. Politically assigned. Yeah, I don't know if that's good or not. Probably not. And there is a Western Army over here. 2,200 men. They don't have a rail connection, and you know, maybe I should send them up to reinforce here when this pops up to 20,000 Union soldiers. So maybe I should send them up to Rolla Depot here and dig in. Guess. Honestly, even though it's only the end, now it's December, it's like 2 months, but I remember very little of the opening stages. I know I kind of wasn't sure what to do back then either. There are no railways here, so it's gonna be a bit of wear and tear and attrition if they move, but I could also move them into the fort and just sit it out here. But for now the west looks kind of as expected. Oh yeah, what policies did the North choose? They choose Kansas, a free state, so Kansas is gonna go to the Union. I'm fine with that. They also choose industrialization, so that's probably bad for me because they're gonna have even more arms. Indian Wars, what gives them morale and military experience. That's not great. Wonder, isn't that one of these? It could be one of the historical ones that got picked by random. Okay, so that's about it. Oh yeah, I removed all naval forces. We have a super small army down here, Florida State Militia. I suppose they're supposed to keep an eye on Fort Pickens with 100 garrison. Um, they're only 500 men. I think they have, yeah, it's only very small state militia there. So I don't think they are able to siege or assault Fort Pickens, even though I don't quite understand how the siege system works, but so except oh, we have some troops in New Orleans. No, that's the New Orleans squadron. Did I empty it? Wait. Oh, maybe this is the wrong save. No save. Okay. I made one the 15th of April, then I did some stuff. Okay. Because I thought I just... No. Sorry. I just moved every ship I have into the New Orleans squadron. I put Buchanan, which I think is the best admiral of the South. So all my ships are in New Orleans now. And you can only give them order to be defensive or offensive, I suppose. Movement, you can stop. So you have pretty limited amount of things. So they're just gonna defend there. With time, I probably will build up a small army here to defend the town, and so I can send the ships up on the rivers. So that's it, I think. The rest are just, the flags are all forts. Let's see, I have 34 military units, but only the 8 first are actual armies. The rest are just forts. 9, sorry. Okay. So, yeah. And another thing, you cannot change the shortcut commands on the keyboard. So when I start moving time, if I want to stop it without pressing here, I have to press P. I can't, and P is not the letter I find the easiest. British intervention is at 10%. We're not going to worry about that. We have one Confederate invasion. That would be the Missouri State Guard here. I don't know the story about what happened here. This is probably historical, that these guys did not want to be with the other Missourians. I wonder what Department of the West consists of. Is that also like a militia unit and not a proper Union army? I'm pretty impressed that the North managed to pump out, well, what is it? 5 plus 10? 9, 14,000 troops here. Uh-oh, look, they are already moving. So that's not good. 5,000 troops heading towards my 2,000. And these are not moving because they're still readiness. How come he can move already? What is this broken arrow symbol? I can't remember. Is it that he's advancing? Well, here's the thing. We just have to fight him. 41 guns to our 8 guns. That's not going to be pretty at all. I had some really fun battles. Maybe these first ones were it. You know, I can't even move Army of Virginia up either. Oh, look, our readiness have popped up a little bit. I think it has to go to 50%. So even with the max AI bonus, he should have been able to reach this readiness. So maybe these troops just start with higher readiness. That just they spawn. I don't know. But this is this is nervous. I'm nervous. I hope he goes to Washington. I don't want him to go and try to grab Harper's Ferry here. Okay, so there are 2 red circles. I think the inner heavier red circle, that's the engagement circle, meaning that if they move inside it, there will be a battle, or there could be a battle. But whereas you have control over this, that they cannot move to Harper's Ferry and take it, because as long as I stay here with this army, I maintain control over everything that's in here. There's also Winchester, which is a level 4 city. And as you can see, level 4, it has 1 income blob out of 10. And since I am in a tent and on defense, I think I prepare... Oh yeah, we are entrenching. We have poor training. We are blind. What is this? Oh, we have a telegraph. Right. Yeah, you can see the telegraph. But that means that we have a shorter time to give orders. We have ammunition and provision and forage. Connect the depots within commander range. Left mouse button to browse. Oh yeah. Wait. So within range. There's a green arrow coming from the south, but when I scroll out, I guess there's a supply depot somewhere. I don't know. Oh, he's not moving anymore. Oh yeah, he is. He's moving. Yeah, he's coming. He's coming. Well, there's nothing. Oh no, he just moved into... No, here he comes. Okay. Well, what the hell am I... Oh, here we are. Missouri State Guard preparing siege. Oh. Wait. So even though we have like 5 units, we get overwhelmed. Wait. Oh, okay. So I find it rather weird that they could move already. Maybe they have super fast... Oh, here's a battle. Perks. We don't have any perks. Well, we have numerical superiority, and Harney, I'm sure he's an old fart, really bad at fighting. Now, we can either retreat or auto-assault, but obviously we're gonna go into assault. And I'm sorry, I don't think I mentioned this. No, readiness is too low to order assaults. Okay. Sorry. Sieges. Okay, so I guess the north decided to siege, because they just stopped within our red circle. So now there's a siege. Okay, let's go a bit. But we are going to stop and play each battle, but in a different part. So whenever the first battle starts, that's going to be part 3 of this series. Okay, I think these newspaper flashes, there's nothing random to them. They're always the same. Same date, same text, nothing you can click. So it's Chrome, it's immersing, but religious unrest, factory workers feuding, animosity between nationalities, immigrants, Catholics. So, I mean, there's no random event that gives the Union more Catholic recruits or something. It's just okay. Okay, I will show you the 2 first monthly economical reports. We're not gonna examine them very carefully for the rest of the war, but I just want to give you and myself, we have 10 million debt, and we actually had 20, we had a surplus budget for the first couple of months. The first month we had 181k exports and only 40k imports, so what's that, 400%. We didn't... Average corporate production over the last 3 months was 48 million. Change of plus minus. and no companies were started. How about the next month? Did any... Oh, one company were founded. A foundry. I don't know which foundry, but I guess we get a little bit more iron, a little bit more tax revenue. Yeah. And I suppose my military spannings will go up now with the troops I received. I'm sorry, I'm not very proficient with this game. It's not overly complex, but it's also the pop-ups doesn't give you extremely useful information. Is this the siege meter? I guess. I really hope his readiness will go up, because if he has better readiness, he could probably kick us out of here. What happened in Shenandoah? Did he... Yeah, he's moving in here. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Okay, we are actually moving. I gave him a new order. I'm hoping to combine these armies. Okay, so how come he can move while at such low readiness? Well, that might explain how the north can move. Okay, we're already at orange. I think let's pause here. I think I should take the Army of Virginia up here and engage. You know, if they invade with their 9,000 troops, we'll have to... How can I make these guys go by rail? I'll send them to here. I guess the arrow doesn't point to the end point. I suppose this point is where they're going, not actually where this arrow points. I hope so. And how about the Virginia? Oh, they're orange too. Magruder, Hampton Division. What? Yeah, doesn't matter. And I certainly hope these guys are gonna go by rail. Movement orders. You see, you can move, force march, or halt. You cannot tell them like you should go by rail. But if they are near or on a railway station, I remember. I know it was a bit finicky to get them to... maybe I should move to this railway station here. Is that how you do it? Because now it certainly looks... Oh, look. They don't have any orders? Okay, let's send them to... Is that the railway station there? I don't think you have to do... should have to do this. But they are in the town. I thought I'd given them an order already. Okay. So he stopped. He is in the red outer red circle, but he's not inside the engagement circle. So we might have time to focus our arms. Okay. P. What's this? Supply alert 1. What is... who's... Uh-oh, it's the Missouri State Guard. Yeah, I knew I was gonna fall back to the rollout depot. Let's fall back to the rollout. How can I retreat? Retreat. Okay, let's retreat. Defeat. That's not good. See, we lost a lot of preparedness. I should have moved them out. And their retreat... Wait. And all of a sudden rollout became... That's not good at all. Oh, man. Okay. That's not a good, you know, you could retreat towards here. 5 casualties, that's okay. But I think he gains readiness and I lose readiness, so that was bad. We're just gonna move and capture Jefferson City here, I suppose, and then we'll move to roll out the depot. Sit there and... Uh-oh! He's pursuing us on rail. Do you see that? Minimap would have been nice. And they're moving not by rail. We're not using any rail capacity, and still they're moving by road. I don't know why they're not. Yeah, I'll check that all up off camera. I just started this after not having played for 2 months, and I should have checked how do you move on rail. I don't know how to. I thought they were gonna get on the rail automatically, but I guess I was wrong. Nighttime? Are they sleeping now? I guess. Military one policy. Okay, that's unexpected. Policies here. Okay, yeah, so no. Wait. Oh, I guess the north. No. Okay, so north has already finished. P. Price at destination. That's good. Who's price? Okay. But now he's moving there. I didn't tell him to move there to Lebanon. I want him to move to Rola. No, I can't. I guess he's retreating or something. I mean, since he's not opposed, one would imagine he could capture this town, Jefferson City. But no, he can't. I think he's retreating again. I don't know. As I said, this game, it's a bit fussy. Even though it's rather simple. You basically have maybe 2 armies in the east, maybe 2 armies in the west. And still, it's like, what the hell is going on? I really wish it would be a little bit more clear. What was happening there? Were they retreating? I guess. State Guard preparing. Oh, it's pretty cool with these reports that you never read. Okay, and now he decided to stop there. See, what I wanted you to do was to join up these guys, and so we can bunch these armies together. Then maybe have a little battle at Harper's Ferry. Be fun. Okay, now these guys are still not going by Johnston at destination. Okay, so now maybe we have to. Here's the thing. Okay, we're up to yellow. I think we're gonna pause here and we're gonna do a little bit of army management that I, of course, can't remember. I think Beauregard is pretty good. He's kind of wasted in South Carolina. Oh, no. He's coming to the front. Okay, so Army of Virginia. How can I transfer? Oh, there we go. So now Hampton Division. That's it, right? So now we need to add a new group, I think, under... Oh, division. Oh, we don't have divisions here. Who's Pillow? Well, he's not a good division commander. Not good enough. So we're gonna replace him. And we are going to have a professional veteran infantry guy with suitable rank. We could... Frost isn't very good. This is it? We don't have any other... Well, it doesn't have to be a infantry guy then. So we have Jones, who's infantry. We have a Bragg apparently was a good administrator. I thought he was like a piece of work, whatever he did. But Cooper here isn't too bad. I don't like that he's an artillery guy, but he's a West Point graduate, he's a veteran, he's a colonel. Frost isn't good enough. Oh, we have Robert E. Lee. He is an engineer. Well, how about we give him that division. And now we move all these guys in here. I wonder how large we can make the lease. Now I want to transfer from... Can I transfer this entire? No, I can't. I could, however, make lease... No. Okay, so there's a maximum of 1, 2, 3. I wonder why they are great. Is it because they're not close enough? Or maybe that was Magruder's... Oh, I shouldn't know. I probably picked an army. Army of the Northwest, Army of Virginia, and what's the third here? That's impossible to select. Yeah, okay. So I I emptied another army somewhere. Okay. That was not what I intended to do. But playing computer games is hard. Transfer. Army of Tennessee. That's not the one. Okay. It's gonna be a hell of a division. What else? Army of the Northwest, no. Oh yeah, it was, wasn't it? Army of the Northwest, yeah. Buckner. Okay, I guess I should make... Is there a limit to how many units he can command? He's a brigadier general. Major. I think to be a corps commander you have to be a major general. He lost all his battle experience as far as I can see. You're only supposed to lose 25%, and if you're a West Point grade, half of that, 12.5%. He had 2 stars before, I think, and they're gone, but okay, whatever. And I think some of the troops I could move over, and they became red, but most of them are just shadowed. And now they disappeared, these armies, because they didn't have any troops in it. When I last, I think that's been patched. When I last played, they would remain as a headquarter with 1 troop, the commanding officer. But that's good that they disappear, so you don't have to manually delete them. And hopefully Army of Virginia is going to be a little bit more powerful now, on par with the Department of Pennsylvania. Well, 11,500 men versus our 9,000, but that's all the troops we got here in the east, isn't it? Unless... Oh yeah, I am sending the South Carolina State Militia up here too. 900 men. We just have to hope the AI doesn't invade Charleston while we're at way. We have Fort Sumter. Yeah, the Fort Sumter is an event. Is this a blockade? I guess. Uh-oh, they have already invaded. Time is not in our favor. How many troops? 9,000. So, I guess we will have to go on the offensive and beat the Department of Pennsylvania. We are fighting less than 2-1 here, but they're split up. We have the interior lines. But what we need to do is get this readiness up. We have... Okay, we're gonna move these guys up to retake the Rolla Depot. No moment possible on hostile territory due to low readiness. Oh, right, so you can move... Okay, so you can, I guess, maybe up to Orange? I don't know. Oh, look! We have show railroad tracks. Campaign units. I mean, I want to see all. So, oh, right, it's in the mini... Okay. Army Virginia. Are they moving? No. They are in a tent. I was hoping that the Department of Pennsylvania would attack me so I could defend. But I guess that's not gonna happen. So we're just gonna wait for the readiness to go up. Ooh, they're going to combine. They're going to combine. So we have a choice here. Before the army in northeastern Virginia arrives. Okay, this is so hard. I guess we need to beat these guys. Or do we want to fight the defensive battle 2 versus 1? I kind of had to think about that. Because it is a bit better to defend. Although... Wow. And you can't see their readiness, but it's probably better than mine since I transferred troops. So they have the advantage of numbers, they have the advantage of readiness. But we have the leaders, we have the southern morale, we have... Okay, I don't understand this. It seems they captured the depot, and we're kind of running out of provisions and forage here. I didn't think they could capture that. Which is a larger. This one is smaller. So apparently they okay, so maybe he will enter our red circle and he's not, and he will reinforce. I think we're gonna defend. Get the most readiness up before the battle. Oh, come on, it's nervous in a good way. And here he comes. Okay, this is great. Deactivate criteria. Deactivate criteria. What criteria? Okay. So I can either withdraw, retreat, battle on front Royal Bridge, play battle, or auto-resolve. I'm very happy that he didn't use his second army, so that's what you get for fighting the AI. Who's in command? McDowell. He's a good administrator. Oh, he's got distinguished leadership. Wow, he seems to be a pretty good... I'm not good enough with the leaders like some are. McDowell. Alright, so I think we're about ready to do part 3. The Battle of... What was it called again? Okay. engagement. Go to location. What do you mean go to location? Oh, okay. What's this? Looks like a trench. No, the Battle of... I mean, if I'm gonna name the... What? Wait. We'll call it the Battle of Winchester for now. So I'll see you in part 3, the Battle of Winchester.